welcome to game week 17 of our top 30 Ballon d'Or power ranking this season 2025-2026. So this is a quick one. We are going to start with the top 3. So Mbappe and Haaland are still first and second in the Ballon d'Or ranking, while Harry Kane maintains his third position, but he feels threatened under Lamine Yamal and Michael Olise. They are very close to Harry Kane. So by next game week, if Harry Kane does not step up his game, Lamine Yamal and Michael Olise, they have been exchanging places. Last week, Yamal was fourth, Olise was fifth. Now they have swapped just like that. They've been doing that consistently, swapping position. So elsewhere, we have Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham has finally entered into the top 10 Ballon d'Or this week thanks to his goals, assists, and his massive amount of defensive contribution that he has been putting in. So he has found himself in the top 10 Ballon d'Or. Also, we have Timber. Timber has also dropped from the top 10. Actually, Timber was replaced by Jude Bellingham, even though Jude Bellingham is far ahead of him currently. Another massive movement in the Ballon d'Or top 30 this week was Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers moved from 20th to 15th. This is a guy that was relegated. He came back last week, and this week he's going right to 15 in our Ballon d'Or power ranking, while the likes of Moises Caicedo also moved from 21 to 18. Lautaro Martinez dropped from 16 to 21 because of his lack of form. Courtois also is trying as a goalkeeper. To really score points as goalkeeper is difficult, but Courtois is trying. So he had 8 points this week, moved him from 26 to 23. So slowly but surely he's keeping his place into the top 30 Ballon d'Or power ranking. And elsewhere we have the likes of Ferran Torres, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Olise. They are very close to relegation. If they don't do something next week, they will be relegated. As for Gabriel, we all know he started in the top 10, but because of injury he has been dropping, and finally he might drop. But I have information that Gabriel will be back on the 27th of this December, so he has a chance to maintain his spot in the top 30 Ballon d'Or. If not, I'm sorry, he will have to drop next game week. It just depends on how other players perform. Ferran Torres, Mr. Inconsistency. This week he's scoring hat-trick. The other week he's playing full 90 minutes, or he's playing massive amount of the game, but without scoring a goal or giving assist, no defensive contribution, no pass, nothing, no man of the match. So he is also going down. And Osimhen has been on and off, so he's also close to the drop zone. He has 0 points, but he has a chance to do that with Nigeria in the African Cup of Nations, or better still, win the competition. Remember, if you win the competition, you score high points. So if he wins the competition, it might even take him right out to top 10 of the Ballon d'Or this thing, because we consider winning a cup or a league trophy very important. So the 3 relegated players were Phil Foden. Foden was relegated because he scored 0 points across cup and league. I didn't think he starts in the cup, so he didn't score any points in the cup. And Bukayo Saka, despite scoring 3 points, was not enough to keep him. This is one thing about this Ballon d'Or top 30 ranking. If you're a new player and you come into the top 30 ranking, you have to perform the following game week to keep your place. If you're a new player just coming to the top 30 and you score 0 points or something less than 7 points, you might be relegated. That's what happened to Bukayo Saka. I feel sorry for him because the game against in the last league match, he really put in a very good performance, but he did not get a goal and assist. So the 3 points he got, it was just for eye test and defensive contribution, something like that. Yeah. And finally, we have Bruno Fernandes. He's also relegated. This is the man who has worked his way to the top 30 Ballon d'Or ranking, and it's a shame that he was removed in the second half in United's lose against Aston Villa. So it's difficult for Fernandes to earn points. Now that he's injured, it's just the worst, because Manchester United does not play UEFA Champions League, so these other players play double game week, while United has just a single game week. So for him to even make it in the top 30 Ballon d'Or, now he's relegated. It means that he has put in a tremendous amount of work. And that's that for our top 3 players that have been, our bottom 3 players relegated this week. So they will be replaced by one Jules Koundé. Okay, listen, the reason why I'm bringing in Jules Koundé is because he played 3 matches consecutively. 2 in the league, 1 in the cup. No, 1 in the Champions League, 1 in the cup, and 1 in the league. So he managed to score 2 goals that won the game for Barca in the Champions League against Frankfurt. He came in the cup, he kept a clean sheet. Oh, sorry, he was even included into the team of the week UEFA Champions League. He earned point by winning team of the week UEFA Champions League. His defensive contribution, he earned points. And moving to the cup match that Barca played and won 2-0, he also kept a clean sheet there. In their last league match that they won against Villarreal, he also kept a clean sheet there. But another concern, Juskunde appeared to be injured. I don't know how the situation looks like, but they interviewed him and he said he's fine. So hopefully we pray he comes back in strength. So that's one of the players. That's the newcomers into the top 30 Ballon d'Or. And we also have Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong is not a newcomer. He was relegated last week, but he scored 12 points, so we are bringing him back into the Ballon d'Or. If you have been following me, you will notice that players that were relegated, if you score a significant amount of points, I will bring you back into the top 30 Ballon d'Or. So that's what happened with Frankie de Jong, so he has been included. And finally, we have O'Reilly, the left back of Manchester City. This boy has been fantastic, keeping clean sheet, assisting, and so he was really the closest to join, and finally he has joined. He's in the top 30 Ballon d'Or this week. Other honorable mention, I would like to mention the likes of Kai Leonard. He was also brilliant for Bayern Munich, but he scored 0 points this previous Bundesliga game, so that made him out of the top 30 Ballon d'Or ranking this week. And also have Reece James, fantastic. The only reason why Reece James did not join the top 30 Ballon d'Or is because of Frankie de Jong that was relegated last week, and he managed to come back this week to be in our top 30 Ballon d'Or. So that's all for now. So you can just double tap, like, follow, subscribe, and share so that you keep seeing me and you keep following my Ballon d'Or power ranking throughout this season. Remember, we are trying to eliminate recency bias and produce the best candidate suitable for winning the Ballon d'Or. We don't want to hear this one deserves it, this one does not deserve it. So we are starting from scratch, making sure that everyone deserve their spot in the top 30 Ballon d'Or this week. And one thing I would like to introduce is that each week I will be giving my Ballon d'Or team of the week. So stay tuned and see my next video concerning my Ballon d'Or team of the week. Thank you.